Hey guys, 2014 has come and gone, so I've decided to do a little countdown of what I think is the top 5 movies of 2014. I've not seen everything, but the movies I have seen are pretty popular, and I think it really deserving of a mention. Okay, let's dive right into it. Coming in hot, number one, and really how can it not be, is Guardians of the Galaxy. So many good parts of this movie. It's hard to know where to start on the checklist of good things. Characters, obviously, they're interesting, but they don't need that much explanation. They don't need that much background. They're just really charming, really funny, and it's just like you think I'm running with these characters. Definitely. And I think it's really cool how this movie is like not that fucking long. Really nice. I mean, if you watch Avengers, you can get kind of bored. It's a long movie. It's a lot of backdrop, you know. But with Guardians of the Galaxy, just dive right into it. I think, as a rule, a guideline, more like a guideline, you want to make movies under 130 minutes. Unless we're talking about Fury. Or Pulp Fiction. Moving on. I like how broken pieces make a whole in this movie. You know, I mean, it took convincing, but they're all raring to save the planet and really raring to stop evil, and it's really cool. Really cool. I like how the moment this movie gets too serious, Peter Quill comes in and just diffuses that, you know, and it's really unintentionally and it's charming to say the least. And I think that's a quality only found in the good-hearted, you know, funny people. They're all not heroes. So that being said, they're not one-dimensional. I think to be three-dimensional characters, you have to have some kind of, I don't know, hurt in there, and you can't be good for the sake of good. That's a boring character. Goku, and Superman. They're just white bread. Okay, moving on, number 2. This was a close race between 1 and 2, but I had to put the foot down and make a decision. Lego Movie comes in at number 2. This movie is a total anomaly. I can't think of a movie that can sit next to this movie and be okay with that. It really is just an anomaly because I think of 3 main things. One, it appeals to everybody. Everybody loves this movie. Whether you're male, female, it doesn't matter what age you are, you're gonna love this movie. There's not a down point to this movie. 2, the fact that it's PG-13 is really odd to pull that kind of appeals to everybody and be under R, you know? PG-13, to have no sex and it do as well as it did is really amazing. Really amazing. Has been done before. And Shrek definitely had sexual innuendos. And that's actually the third reason. There's no sexual innuendos. Nothing's there. Nothing looks like a penis. Or for JJ. Amazing. I'm totally in awe of this movie and how they did it. The storyline was good. The dialogue was on spot for being geared towards children. Still appealed to me. It's like when you go over your nephew's house and play Legos. And you're kind of drunk. That's the kind of dialogue you get with these characters. Really good movie. I think if I were to meet Batman, this is the Batman I'd want to meet in real life. Some guy I can have coffee with afterwards. Really cool. Really good script. And the ideals that we're trying to pass on to the children, a bit conflicting, but I think it's necessary. Like, you need to be free to express yourself in any kind of means necessary or available to you. You know, be free to make whatever you want. But you need to know when to work as a team to accomplish big goals. Positive message. And though it is contradictory, it fits perfectly like 2 Lego pieces. Really in awe of this movie. This movie is a total anomaly. Moving on to number 3 is Fury, or Brad Pitt. This was a gorgeous gorgeous movie. Cinematography was just amazing. I felt like I can stop a movie at any point and have that as my screensaver. Or just a picture, a conversational piece on the wall. Boom, score. It was a gorgeous movie. And I know it's very demasculating to use the word gorgeous, but fuck off. It's kind of like really, it is really sad how the person least deserving of a full life got to live. And I try to rationalize it, and the only reason I can was you other guys were capable of doing 200% on the job. This guy, being the first day, maybe-ish, because I never see him sleep. So if this movie happens in between the span of 2 days or 1 day, I'm not sure. This is actually my first movie review, Fury, so I don't know. Look for it and rewatch it. But it is rationalization. Okay, so they're capable of 200% because they worked together for so long. 7 years experience will it go up to 200%, and it's really cool how they died saving each other. You know, each man who died for somebody else, except for the main guy who just went down and barely escaped with his life. Who gets stuck and kills 200 Nazis? Fury does. And this movie was about the tank. I know it's an inanimate object, but things can have life. You know, things can have a soul. And really brought these guys together, and it's camaraderie. Definitely camaraderie makes a thing alive, you know? It's love they put in, and there was love in there. I felt like the bullshit talk was very on point. I felt like I was back in the day bullshitting on the smoke deck or waiting for the fucking plane or that kind of stuff. When they're sitting on a tank, driving from town to town, that's what I'm talking about. Because we do talk about the same shit for 7 fucking years, and when they said that out loud, like, it's good though. Let me touch your mustache. That line, I never got explained why it's such a big deal to have a mustache in the military, and it is. But I jumped on the bandwagon. I think it's half. You have to pull it off. And the other half is like you have to have a goal to keep it, you know? You have to have the nerve to take the shit from everybody and keep your mustache. If you were picked to have a thick, luxurious mustache. Okay, moving on to number 4 is Edge of Tomorrow, Tom Cruise. I watched this like 7 times in the span of 2 weeks. A very good movie. You watch over and over again. There's definitely character progression in this movie, and his values change, his morals change to just, like, save lives and repeat, and now battle's all the same. So progression I was talking about earlier. I like how by the time he got to his 200th battle, what I assume was a 200th battle, he was fucking in the exoskeleton, taking names and killing. I mean, it looked really hard to move to walk in these suits, but he was running, jumping. You almost have to like stride in your suit to pull it off. And very good fight scene. And it really is hard to come up with new aliens to put in movies. You fucking tried, and they pull it off though. This is a new alien, and I'm excited to see. It's really hard to make, as I said before, really hard to make a new alien without ripping something else off. So congrats to the creative team. You know, this was a very good sci-fi. It is a sci-fi. Tom Cruise, I think sci-fi is his genre now. You know, I saw Oblivion, and I don't know, he just seems to redeem himself with every sci-fi movie he does. I hope he sticks with it because he's a great sci-fi actor. I also love the 1,000-yard stare. 1,000-yard stare is what you get when you're in this shit too long. You just don't give a fuck. But there's the mission remains, the emptiness, and the badassness. If you have, and all who have it regret having it. Let's that's enough of that about that. Number 5 would be Winter Soldier, Captain America. Now I know what you're thinking. You think I mixed up the titles accidentally. I did not, sir. Winter Soldier stole the show, just like Joker stole the show in Dark Knight Rises. Or Dark Knight. Batman 2. Again, Thousand Yard Stare was on point. I like how we just the mission was there. It was didn't care. He was such. Who takes Captain America's shield away from Captain America and beats shit with him? Winter Soldier does. The suit was badass. I mean, practical. Is that suit like a costume? It was just practical. I half expected him to pull out some cigarettes and start smoking. Cigarettes is on every soldier uniform. Don't let them lie to you. I'm getting to be kind of irate of how easily hair carriers fall. We've seen 4, and all 4 of them, well, 3 of them hit the dirt pretty fucking hard, and the first one almost did, but I think it's the last cause. They fall faster than kites do in a hailstorm. And by not that much, it doesn't take that much to make them fucking fall. Like, I think the first movie, Avengers 1, took a team about 6 to 8 guys, and they had no superpowers whatsoever. Yes, they were influenced by Loki, but they came up with the plan all by themselves. Did you get that? It just takes an inside job. It's an inside job to take down Hellcarrier, but it's doable, and it's very, very easy. A little chaos. These guys, it's almost like it's Navy, because this is technically a Navy ship. Doesn't go under any drills. That's what we did all day. All day, just drill, fire, combat. Weren't there any fire teams? Oh, I just thought of that. Anyway, so I think it might be a bad investment to keep putting helicarriers up there. Maybe invest in bases like we already have them. Okay, other noteworthy movies that didn't make the list because I can't make number 5 longer would be I didn't see in theaters, but Gone Girl with Ben Affleck, supposedly the best date movie ever. I don't know, I didn't see it. How to Train Your Dragon 2. That was a great movie. I went to see it by myself with no children, and I got scrutinized by the moms. I don't give a fuck though. It was a great movie. I love how somebody died, and that sounds a bit morbid, but life is morbid, and you have to deal with it. I think too often characters come back, but it had a certain realism to the movie. My only note would be, I think the 2 alpha dragons look too much alike. You know, change it up a little bit. My only note. Other than that, this movie was on point. It had teen love, you know. I like how the dragons are like a mixture between cats and dogs. You see both qualities in them. Last noteworthy is the Grand Budapest. I heard this movie so much. 5 stars. By my favorite director, Wes Anderson. I have a whole collection of Wes Anderson movies. It appeals to me. It's definitely worth your time. Please. Do me a solid and watch this movie. Almost all his characters in his movies are yeomen. Just a little Stroop, you know. That's my top 5. Please leave a comment below if you think I've missed anything, or if you think I was spot. It's a separate conversation. Thank you for watching.